Now, military veterans often talk about how difficult it can be to adjust to civilian life after leaving the forces. Spending time with other veterans can often help, and that's why one former Royal Marine from Manchester started a business with the express intention of employing as many ex-servicemen and women as he can. But he does get a few odd requests. Phil McCann has more.
Moving house is always a military operation, but that's especially the case if you've got Kenny and Carl on the job.
Every day's different. I like the challenges that we come across, and being ex-military as well. I like working in close teams.
Day to day, it's not often veterans are with other veterans, and there's that sense of brotherhood and I suppose camaraderie and familyness that you miss when you leave the military.
Kenny was in the Royal Marines for 15 years. He served here in Afghanistan. Carl was in the Mercian Regiment for 8 years, which included a tour of Iraq here. They and a group of other veterans all work for Soldiers on the Move, which was set up by Danny, also a former Marine. This is him as an 18-year-old in Afghanistan.
Our headquarters, if you like, we sort of moved in here 2 years ago for our own storage facilities. So we've got...
From their base here in Withington in Manchester, they don't only employ veterans, but they do make a special effort to reach out to them.
Naturally, veterans like working with other veterans. Obviously, they come from a similar background and the shared hardship.
It's easier to chat to people that have been in situations that I suppose civilians have not been in. It's easier to just get things off your chest when you know someone's been in that position themselves.
If lads are having a bad day, then we can bring it back round with a bit of banter and yeah, because you work so closely together every day, you know each other very well as well.
But for Kenny and Carl, this is about more than having an income and like-minded friends to banter with.
Obviously, we're in a time now where, unfortunately, there's a lot of people finding it hard and to the point where they're taking their own lives. And myself and Danny, we both know a handful of people who've done that over the last few years. There's lots of help out there, but these kind of companies just open your eyes a bit more as well, that, you know, there's avenues you can go down, there's charities that will be linked to these kind of companies.
When you leave the military, there's sort of a hole left and that needs filling. It's hard to do that sometimes within a just based with the civilians.
I know for a fact they all talk to each other. I don't see anyone shying away, and I think that's what we're trying to build here. As much as we're a civilian company, we want to try to keep that military sort of teamwork and attitude.
But being branded up as a military operation does bring its own interesting challenges.
Yeah, we get a few interesting phone calls. Some are asking, are they still in uniform and bits like that.
Really?
Yeah, obviously, yeah. A few single women are always asking.
The answer, unfortunately for some, is no. Phil McCann, BBC North West Today.